Elsie here. So for today's video, I am going to be kind of talking you guys through my new workout routine. It's kind of updated. It's kind of similar to the one that I posted in the summertime. But as you guys know, if you watched my video where I talked about being overweight, I've recently been embarking on a new fitness journey and I've been working out quite often and I feel like it's been going pretty well, so I wanted to update you guys on my workout routine and just show you guys what I've been doing. Just a quick disclaimer, because as soon as I post a fitness video, everyone suddenly becomes a personal trainer, but I am in no way a personal trainer. I'm not an expert in these exercises. I just do certain exercises that I like, that work for me, that I feel like are really working out certain parts of my body. I am not really trying to like get super buff or anything. I'm just trying to tone up and lose some weight and get stronger. So yeah, these are just my workouts that I've been doing, and for this workout, this is kind of like an overall full body workout. The only thing that I didn't really work out was like my arms, so I did like a very little arm workout, but on days that I really focus on my arms, then I do a different workout. So let me know if you want to see a video on my arm workout specifically. So on this day I didn't do cardio, but on some of these days I do start off with cardio. So I either hike Runyon, I'll run Runyon sometimes, or I just do a run around my neighborhood, which I actually prefer because it's not as intense as like an uphill hiking trail. That is a way that I like to start off my workout sometimes. I'm also not completely sure of all of the gym equipment names, so that is why I included visuals of me working out on them, so you can see them in the gym and be like, that's the thing that Sonia used. So the first thing that I like to do is a leg press, and the weights that I do aren't extremely heavy, but I like to do enough where I feel like I'm pushing myself, but not so much that I feel like I'm actually dying, and then I like to work up my weights. So I do the leg press, and I do 4 sets of 10. So I'll do 10, take a break, 10, take a break, 4 times. I really like doing that. I feel like that really tones up my legs. The next thing that I do, I like to call an outward leg press, but basically it is where you sit down and you have your legs go out, and this one I absolutely hate, but I force myself to do it because obviously I want to work out those muscles, and I know that if those muscles are weak, they need to be worked out more, and those muscles are definitely super weak on my legs, so I'm better at doing the outward one than the inward one. But for the outward leg press, I do it 10 times and then times it by 4 and just take a break after 10. Do that for the outward leg press, and then I do the same amount for the inward one. The outward one I'm better at than the inward one. I absolutely hate doing the inward leg press. It feels so weird. It works out like my inner thigh muscles, which is like, I don't like working on my inner thigh muscles, but we're gonna do it. So the next one I like to call the butt crunch. This is basically where I lie on my stomach and the weight goes on my calves and then I lift it up. This one I really feel in my legs, and I feel like really tones up the back of my legs. I tweeted something about how a lot of my cellulite went away, and I think it's because I've been doing way more of that and way more leg workouts, where I used to just not really do any leg workouts at all. So that one I really like to do, and I feel like it just overall like tones me up. So that one, again, I do it 10 times and then times that by 4, so 10 sets of 4. Next, I do it the opposite way, where I have the weight on my shins and I lift it that way. That one, I can actually see it like working out my thigh muscles. I think that works out like this muscle right here, but that one, I definitely noticed that part of my thigh getting really toned, which I like. I like that look of when you're like standing in shorts and your legs just look like super buff. But yeah, that one I do 4 sets of 10 of that. I mainly do 4 sets of 10 of everything. That's just kind of my go-to number of sets to do. I feel like it's just a good amount. It's like you push yourself, but you're not like dying. It's doable. So this next thing, I wrote it down as ab crunch machine, and I did, I believe, 4 sets of 15 on that one, and that was absolutely brutal. I hate that one. It's really interestingly built. It's different than other ab crunch machines that I've used, but you really feel it in more of your lower abs, and it like kind of feels weird on your back too. I don't know, I'd never used a machine like that, but I did 4 sets of 15. That was absolutely terrible, but I'm really trying to tone up my abs, and I'm really trying to like get a flatter stomach. So I've been wanting to just work on my abs more, so I did 4 sets of 15 with that one. So the next ab workout that I did was a body pull-up. This one Mackenzie showed me, and this one, you know, it's not really my favorite either. So basically I hang from one of the machines that has like handles on it, and you have to steady yourself. You have to make sure that you're not swinging. So usually I'll just let one leg out at a time, if that makes sense, so I'm not like swaying, because it's really hard to do the workout if you are swaying. And then you just lift yourself up, and that one I can't really do that many of. I think I did 2 sets of 8 on that one, because that was just like literally all that my body could do. So ideally I would like to do 4 sets of 10, but the only thing that I could do was 2 sets of 8, so I'm going to work to improve that, obviously. But we're just starting out, we're just beginning. This is the last ab thing that I do, but this one you really feel. I'm not really sure what to call it, but basically you put your legs on top, you kind of let your body hang, and the bench is really slanted, and then you have to lift yourself up. So that one I did 4 sets of 10, and that took me a really long time to do, because that workout absolutely kills me. Like, I just feel so dead doing that. But you really feel it in a good way too. Like, you feel sore in your abs, which usually when I do certain ab workouts, I'm like, I'm working on my abs, but I don't feel extremely sore afterwards. But that one, I always know that I'm for sure working on my abs, because I'm literally using just like my whole body weight to pull myself up. And once you get better with that one, you can actually like hold a weight too, and that's supposed to give you a better workout. So if it starts getting like super easy, then you just hold the weight, and then it's more of a workout. So this day I didn't really do much of an arm workout. I call this like the forward arm press. So I just did 4 sets of 10 on that, and it was basically just, I feel like it kind of works out the front parts of your arms. And I've noticed that I've started to get kind of like a muscle right here, which is kind of cool. So next I actually used these rubber bands that go across your thighs, and they just kind of make your workout a little bit harder. They make it so that you're really working out your thighs and your butt and all of that stuff. So I did side steps, and I believe I did that, I believe I did 10 steps. I'm not sure if I did it 4 or 5 times, either one of those, but where you just go back and forth and back and forth. That one really burns your thighs. And then the next thing I did with the bands were these squat jumps. And for that one, I did 10 sets, and then I jumped 10 times. So like 100 times I jumped. And that one, it's kind of like cardio mixed with like obviously a leg workout. So that one you really feel, and that one is usually a good one to end the workout on, because then you just feel like you just did a bunch of cardio stuff at the end, and you just worked out your legs, and you can just really push yourself when you know that it is the final thing that you've been doing. And then I also tried this post-workout stuff that I got from a Vegan Cuts box. If you guys want a Vegan Cuts box, use my link down below. But yeah, they just included that, so I was like, okay, I'll try this for my post-workout, and I'm not sure if I really felt like any different. I mean, I felt good afterwards, but I'm not really sure how it really helped with my muscle recovery or anything. But you know, I felt good, so maybe I should start drinking more post-workout. If you guys drink post-workout after your workout, let me know. I'm also looking for pre-workout that's like vegan and good and not crazy, because some of it's really like really intense. And then I forgot to take a vlog clip of this, but Mackenzie and I went into the sauna afterwards, and that just makes you sweat out so much, and it's really good, I feel like, for relaxing your muscles after a pretty intense workout. This workout I don't do every day, obviously. Depending on how I feel, I really listen to my body in terms of working out. If my arms are really sore, or if I'm starting to work out and I feel a pain in my arm that's not like a soreness or something like that. Like, if you feel sharp pain in any kind of your body when you're doing a workout, don't do that. Like, you don't want to injure yourself. If you feel any like bone pain or something, I don't know, just don't. Like, soreness, that's one thing, but you still don't want to like overwork your muscles. So if I notice my arms are feeling really sore, maybe I'll do a very light arm workout. Maybe I just won't even work out my arms. But if my legs are not even sore, they feel perfectly fine, I might like really push myself with my leg workout. Or if my abs feel really sore, maybe I'll still do an ab workout, but I won't do it as intense as if my abs weren't sore and I wanted to really push myself. For weights, I've also just been going with how I feel. I really try and push myself with the weights, but I've noticed that if it's too heavy, then my form gets really bad. So I don't want it to be too heavy to where my form starts to be bad, but I also don't want it to be too light where I'm not even working. So I try and just really go with the in-between. When I'm testing out like whatever gym equipment I'm using, I'm always seeing like, okay, is that too much? Is this too little? Like, I'm trying the different ones. It's a lot of trial and error for me with the gym workout equipment. So yeah, I guess that is my workout routine. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you'd like to see more workout related videos. I am not a workout fitness person at all. I'm kind of just beginning, so you know, maybe this will help some of you guys. If you have any requests for different workouts to see, I know that typically I work out in the gym, but I know that not everyone has gym access, so let me know if you'd like to see videos on like workouts you can do if you don't have a gym, or like when you're traveling or something. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye everyone!